Alright guys, welcome back. Frank Calabro Jr. Going to do another video in our email marketing series, and this is going to be a very important video, guys. Break out your notepads and your pens and start writing some stuff down. But I'm going to be sharing some secret information here, guys. I'm going to give away my secret as to how I sponsor so many people, guys. I sponsor so many people. I keep getting emails every single day. Frankie, how do you sponsor so many people? And I'm going to show you the secret place where I go to where I get all these signups. I'm going to show you the secret place I go to. I'm going to show it right now where I go to, how I get so many signups. Now, recap real quick. If you guys are new in my world, that kind of deal, I got started in a network marketing industry, community, whatever you want to call it, in 2010. And I can't even write 2010, it looks like. I got started around 2010. I got started in January 2010. And I only sponsored about 25 people personally that year, an entire year. And I worked my guts out to get those people. And then in 2011, I sponsored, I'd say about 30 personally sponsored people. 2012, I think it was about 60, if I remember right. 2013, I know it was over 300. I think it was over 300 plus, something like that. That's how many people I personally sponsored. And then 2014 this year, I personally sponsored 1,700 plus, personally sponsored. And next year, I'm going to say it before it's even so, I'll personally sponsor 3,000 plus people. Now, how does Frankie do this? How does Frankie sponsor so many people? How did I do this? Here's the secret, guys. You guys ready for this one? Here we go, guys. I'm going to reveal the secret place where I get all these signups. Here it is. Can't even believe I'm going to do this. This is where I get all those signups from, guys. My email list. That's where they all come from. They all come from my email list. All those crazy amount of signups, 1,700 a year. Can you imagine, guys? Just imagine if you personally sponsored 1,700 people, what that would do to your life. What would that do to your business? Think about it. Because I already know what it's done for me. Just think about that and let that sink in. Now, how did I do this? I got those people from my email list. That's where they came from. That's how I did it, guys, because I'm always growing my email list. Always. That's where all those signups come from. Now, how do I grow my email list? It's real simple, guys. It's real simple. Paid for traffic. Now, paid for traffic is pay-per-click on Facebook, pay-per-click on Bing, solo ads. Those are my favorites right there, okay? Those are my favorites. There's more than that, but those are my favorites right there. And it's really all you need because there's an endless supply of it. Like, we could never get all that traffic, even all of us working together. We could never saturate the market. There's so much of that traffic. So paid for traffic is how I build my list. I use free methods. Free traffic is stuff like what? YouTube is free, right? Facebook is free. Google Plus. LinkedIn. What else? Twitter, Pinterest. What did I forget? YouTube, Facebook, Google Plus, LinkedIn, Twitter. I think that's all. Those are the only ones that I use. The big five. Okay, that's my free traffic, my paid for traffic. I'm always building my email list. My list is always building, guys. Always building my email list. And what I do, guys, is through my email marketing efforts, okay, people come in to my list from my landing pages, right? They put their email in, they end up on my list, okay? And then what do I do with this list once they come into my world? I start communicating with that list, guys, through email broadcasts. And I like to talk to my list once a day. And sometimes I skip a day. Sometimes I do skip a day. A lot of times I contact my list twice a day. Usually I like to send out an email, usually around 9 to 9:30 a.m. So let's just put down 9:30 a.m. I like to contact my list around that time, and then I like to contact them again about 12 hours later, about 9:30 p.m. This is Eastern Standard Time, my time zone, wherever, you know, your time zone, wherever you live. Wherever you live, you know, I would suggest contacting your list at these specific times. We'll get into what to say and all that craziness later once we get to the on-screen recordings, but this is how I'm getting so many signups, because I constantly build this list. Now, I put attractive offers in front of this list that I know my list is going to like. I document my progress constantly, and I prove again and again and again every single day that what I'm doing works. And guess what, guys? People get involved. If they see something working, if they see progress every single day and it's documented, why would they not get involved? I prove to these people that what I'm doing is working. They can do it too. I've got plenty of people getting success besides myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making no money, right? Think about that. So that's my secret to getting so many signups, guys. I constantly build my list and I put attractive offers in front of my email list. That's how I sponsor so many people. Now, this requires some patience too, guys. You think you're going to build a list overnight, you're sadly mistaken. It's not going to happen. The first thing you want to do is you want to build a list of 100 people, okay? 100 people. Once you reach that milestone, okay, once you reach that milestone, then you want to start thinking about building your list up to 500 people, okay? Then you want to build up to 1,000. Then you just want to, you know, go 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, etc., guys, okay? And, you know, of course you want to build it up as big as you can. I don't want to get too deep into this right now, but start off with trying to build up your list to 100. Once you get to 100, go for 500, go for 1,000, 2,000, you know, 5,000, 10,000, etc. I'm going to really focus on building my list coming next year. I really want to take my list to the next level. And I'm going to have a course on advanced list building strategies, all kind of stuff. That's all coming. It's all on the way. And that's actually going to be a different series than this particular series. But anyhow, you know, that stuff's coming. I just want you guys to know that is coming. So this is my secret sponsoring place where I go to get so many signups, guys. Because here's what everybody thinks is going on. And you guys are wrong for all of you that think this. Because I get these emails every single day. Where are you going, Frankie? Everybody, this is what everybody thinks. They think there's this secret fishing hole on the internet somewhere, right? And like Frankie's going over to this secret place with his landing page, okay? And they think that I'm getting all my signups from this secret place on the internet. This is what everybody thinks is going on, which is completely untrue, guys. The fact of the matter is, I'm constantly advertising everywhere, all over the place, guys. I'm constantly advertising everywhere. I'm building this list, and this is really where I'm getting all my signups from, is right here, from my email list, guys, not from some secret place on the internet. Because, yes, a few people will sign up when I do a solo ad, or when I do pay-per-click campaigns, which I'm always doing. I never even shut that traffic off ever. It runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I advertise on Maps, my advertising page. You guys know that. I advertise over there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, so my advertising is never ending. It never stops. It never shuts off. My list is always building. And I know that once I get people on my list, I know I can get those people to do what I'm doing. Not all of them, but some of them. Now, let's talk about this real quick. Let's throw this in here, because this is very important. Now, here's the facts. Facts. Only 3 to 5% of your email list, okay, your email list is ever going to join your offer. And I'm telling you something right now. You can get rich off 3 to 5% of your email list joining and engaging in anything that you're doing online, okay? If your numbers are that high. Now, my email list is hyper responsive because of the relationship that I've built with my following and with my people, you know, over the past few years. my email list, 10 to 15% of my email list might get involved in my offer, in my opportunity, in my affiliate product, whatever it might be, guys. My results are higher. And the reason for this is, number one, my relationship with my list, okay? The relationship that I've built with the people on my list. Because my list, it's a community, guys. It's like a family to me. And that's the way I treat the people on my list, okay? I treat them like family. I treat them like, you know, and a lot of these people, I swear, I mean, I love these people to death, like they're brothers and sisters. But here's the deal, guys. I train these people like, like I train people like in the Marines. I was in the Marines for 12 years. If you guys don't know that, it's pretty obvious. But here's the deal, guys. You can call it tough love. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But here's the deal. I'm always going to tell you the truth, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth whether you want to hear the truth or not. Number one, everybody knows that about me. Number two, I will kick your ass in if it needs to be done, okay? To get you moving, to get you, and if you don't like it, that's fine, You can block me. I block people off of Facebook and all that other kind of stuff. Because, listen, I'm not here to hold hands. I'm not here to babysit. I'll reach down and I'll pick you up if you've fallen down. I guarantee you that, okay? But here's the deal. I train leaders and I train warriors, okay? I don't train crybabies and I don't spoon feed. I'm going to give you all the tools. I'm going to give you all the weapons that you need to be successful and to be a dominant leader, because that's what I want. And that's what I attract. I attract a lot of self-employed, business-minded entrepreneurs. I attract a lot of people that were traditional business owners like me. And I also attract a lot of workhorses, people that just will not stop. Because, these people, they already have it inside of them. They're already successful inside of them, whether they've broken through or not online with their income goals, makes no difference. These people are not going to stop. It's already inside of them. They're already successful, whether they got the paycheck or not. It's on the way. Like, it's coming. It's just only a matter of time. So, anyway, I don't mean to rant, but the relationship that I have with my list, okay, is the reason why my percentage rate is so freaking high, guys. And that is high. You get 10% of your following or 15% of your following to join your offer. That's really high, guys. And that's how I took over. I'm the number 5 man in the world in one of my offers. You guys know this. And that's out of almost 80,000 people. I'm number 5 man in the world. And I'm the number 2 man in the world in another offer. And I took over this spot. In, 10 days? I think it was 10 days. 10 days or 9 days. Some ridiculous thing like that. I don't remember, but it doesn't even matter. And I will take over the number 1 spot in this company. I will take it over. I'll take it over. I will take it over. But it's because of my email list, guys. It's because I'm always building this list, okay? So all my energy goes into this, guys. It goes into building this list right here. My energy, actually my offer is secondary. It's secondary, meaning, without my list, without my customer base, I have no business, guys. So this is my business. I understand this. It took me a couple of years to figure this out, but I get it now. This is my business, my customer base. Just like my customer base in my traditional business, I had customer base, I had customers that came into my establishment all the time. I had regular customers that came in almost daily, customers that came in weekly, customers that came in a couple times a month, customers that came in, say, once a month. What's the same way with my email list, guys? Same way. So that's where I'm getting all of my signups, guys, from my email list. There's the secret. It's out. You guys know it now. No more smoke and mirrors, guys. I know you guys think it's something else, but it's not. And look, I can't even count how many times you guys contact me and tell me, Frankie, show me the best place to get leads, or show me, how do they say it? Show me the best place to get leads, or what's your number 1 traffic source, or all these different ways they word it, all these different things. And the fact of the matter is, it all works. I mean, all my lead sources work. Every place that I go to advertise, it works. If I'm getting people to opt in, to put their email address into my landing page, it works, guys, okay? That traffic source works, and, it all works on, I do track everything. I do keep you know, I'm very a stickler for numbers, that kind of deal. We'll get into that in future videos. But I do track all that stuff. But if the traffic source doesn't work, I eliminate the traffic source. If I do some advertising with a solo ad vendor and I get a poor result, I don't go back to that person again, okay? Because their list may be terrible, or my offer may not be good for that list. It could be me too. It could be my fault. So, you know, you always have to test. And once I do like some small tests with email lists, then I scale it up and I go bigger. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this video. This video I think was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. I'll see you guys in the next training. Thank you, everybody.